My name is Francis Pidugu. We have founded an organization called Tender Heart Foundation. Applying for grant to O2H, I did not feel that difficult at all, and we shared our vision, how this money is going to bless the community. After a few weeks, the grant was granted. So it was an easy process, so we are grateful to O2H. The first grant they are given to us to buy a mini bus. We were struggling to get children from the slum to our daycare center. Many of the children used to walk 3-4 miles to get to our daycare center. We were able to pick up children from 4 different slums. Before the mini bus, we had about only 11 children. When we got the mini bus, we had 40 children. When we received grant from O2H to start micro enterprises project, and we helped more than 50 women by providing tailoring machines. And today, all those 50 women have a testimony to tell you how their life has been transformed because of the grant that we were able to give it to them.
I'm Diana Mansell and I'm chair of Hope4. There was a growing realisation of the need for people to work with those who are homeless or on the margins towards homelessness. And we're able to help them on their journey, people who are on the margins of society. So when I've applied, it's for things that aren't particularly attractive to those who might want to give to a homeless project, but for something that's really, really needed. So I think that's the beauty about O2H, is that as a member you're giving to something, but you're also able to draw down from the pot. And that's so, not even rare, it's unique, I think. We can all give to some great causes, but we never really know how the money's being spent, or we certainly never have an influence in how it's being spent.
So one of the projects I work with is what we do is herd starter packs, as it were, which is basically 8 sheep per family unit. And with those 8 sheep, that they can actually grow their flock. And as they grow their flock, then they can actually feed their families. It just means that these families can actually survive.
Hi, I'm Liz Silver. I've been a trustee for 7 years for an international development charity called Salve International. We've been members of Opportunity to Hope for over 20 years, and we just love the idea of being part of a partnership. When we got involved with things, it was obviously a good opportunity to say, well, it would be really great to apply for a small grant to help. Funding process for O2H is really simple, really straightforward. So we've actually been very, very fortunate. We've had 3 grants for about £3,000 each. We work with street children to find how we can resettle them back. We operate drop-in centres in the centre of town, and that's how they started 15 years ago, for a way of getting them living back in a family situation and accessing education. These are children that have probably grown up without feeling valued. These are children who've come from some of the poorest families, and we want them just to really value who they are and that people really care for them.
I think the best things about working with O2H is it's so grassroots. So O2H is a conduit. It's not spending the money on its own initiatives, it's spending the money on the members' initiatives or the members' contacts with other projects. So it's very diverse, from bore wells in Africa to windows in Rugby. It's so different. So what I really loved about it was that those who donate, whether it's a few pounds or quite a lot of money each month, have the ability to apply for grants for a project that they're involved with.
About being part of something bigger, about being part of something that even if we were putting our widow's mite in, actually clubbing together, we could make big changes for projects. And that feels like, everybody doing a little bit is just a great way to go.
Because of the grant we have received, it's not only individual, communities have been transformed. So when I think about O2H, it's about hope, change and transformation.
Brings hope, which is helping overcome poverty through empowerment, and the big thing I would say is it works.